Imagine climbing 3 floors without needing to grip a handrail. Picture exploring nature trails with your grandkids, worry-free and steady on your feet. Envision rising from your seat with grace and confidence. Even in your mid-80s, this isn't just a dream, it's a real daily experience for older adults who've unlocked the secret to building rock-solid leg strength. And today, I'm going to share that exact secret with you. Welcome to Health Secrets Seniors. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a specialist with over 2 decades of expertise in senior health, nutrition, and mobility. What you're about to hear has changed the lives of thousands of individuals who found strength again when everything else failed. Not physical therapy, not your average home workouts, and definitely not those one-size-fits-all senior vitamins you see at the local pharmacy. The real cause of muscle decline past 60 might surprise you. It's not just aging, it's a silent nutrient depletion happening inside your body, one that most people have no idea about. In fact, most physicians won't even test for these deficiencies until muscle loss is already advanced. By that point, many seniors have lost nearly half of their leg strength. Let me be perfectly clear, exercise alone won't cut it. I've worked with countless seniors who stayed active for years but still lost strength because they lack the right nutritional support. Without these essential nutrients, your muscles simply can't perform. They can't power you upstairs, protect you from falls, or keep you living independently. A major study from Oxford University revealed that 78% of seniors with mobility limitations were missing at least 2 crucial vitamins I'll be unveiling in just a moment. Even more alarming, over 90% of them had no idea they were deficient. That's why so many older adults believe declining mobility is just part of getting old. It's not. And today, I'll show you the 6 powerhouse nutrients that can reignite your leg strength even if you're in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. These aren't rare or expensive pills. Many are in foods you already know once you learn what to look for and how to prepare them for best results. But the most important part, the nutrient that plays the biggest role in muscular strength, is one that doctors rarely test for. In fact, many ignore it completely in favor of trendy supplements that do little for your legs. This blind spot is robbing millions of their strength and freedom. But in just a few minutes, I'll walk you through how each of these 6 nutrients works, how to tell if you're missing them, and which everyday foods deliver them in the most effective way. The difference between having strong, keepable legs and struggling with each step often comes down to this nutritional knowledge. Let's begin with the cornerstone of muscle performance. Vitamin D. Think of it as your body's energy trigger for muscles. Without enough of it, your legs can't operate at full capacity no matter how much you work out. This isn't speculation, it's proven science. Harvard Medical School found that vitamin D activates the fast-twitch muscle fibers essential for quick movements, stair climbing, and fall prevention. These are the exact muscle fibers that begin to deteriorate first with age. They're the ones that help you recover balance when you trip. The problem, after 60, your skin produces about 70% less vitamin D from sun exposure than it used to. So even if you're outdoors regularly, your body likely isn't making enough of it. This leads to a silent deficiency that chips away at your strength long before you notice. A well-known study showed that older adults with healthy vitamin D levels had 27% more leg strength than those with low levels, and the link goes beyond muscles. Vitamin D is essential for brain coordination. 2. Cerebellum, the brain's balance center, needs vitamin D to function. That's why seniors with low levels are 83% more likely to suffer falls, even when their legs seem strong. So how much do you really need? Studies suggest that people over 60 should aim for 2,000 to 4,000 U per day, far above the outdated suggestions found on most supplement labels. Supplements aren't your only option. One serving of wild salmon gives you nearly 1,000 U. Egg yolks from free-range hens deliver vitamin D plus healthy fats for absorption. Sun-exposed mushrooms are another excellent source. Here is the part most doctors forget to tell. Vitamin D needs dietary fat to be absorbed effectively. Simply washing down your supplement with water won't cut it. For best results, take it alongside healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or a handful of nuts. This easy tweak can boost your body's ability to absorb vitamin D by as much as 32%, amplifying its muscle-strengthening effects without increasing your dose. Let's move on to vitamin B12, your nervous system's signal booster. This vital nutrient helps ensure that your brain and leg muscles stay in perfect communication. When B12 levels drop, your nerves lose their ability to transmit messages efficiently. This can create a frustrating lag between your intention to move and your body's ability to respond. That hesitation you feel when trying to rise from a chair or stop a stumble, often. It's a B12 issue hidden in plain sight. The early signs often go unnoticed. Feeling drained after simple tasks, slight tingling in your feet, or occasional imbalance. These subtle symptoms are frequently chalked up to just aging, but they often signal your nerves aren't getting enough B12. To make matters worse, several common medications strip B12 from your system: heartburn meds, diabetes drugs like metformin, and some blood pressure pills all interfere with how your body absorbs it. If you use any of these, your B12 needs may be twice the standard amount. Unfortunately, most healthcare providers never account for this. Rich sources of B12 include beef liver, clams, and wild-caught salmon. A mere 3 ounces of liver contains over 10 times the recommended daily intake. If you're vegetarian, look to fortified nutritional yeast for a reliable plant-based option. Dairy products like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese offer smaller contributions that add up over the day. How you take B12 matters greatly. Traditional pills often aren't well absorbed after 60, as stomach acid levels naturally decline with age. That's why sublingual tablets, which dissolve under the tongue, are far more effective. They bypass digestion and go straight into the bloodstream. This method can increase absorption by up to 40%, dramatically improving nerve muscle coordination and response time in your legs. Let's talk about your body's repair system, starting with vitamin C. While it's known for its immune-boosting power, vitamin C is also your body's master builder of collagen. Collagen acts like a support web between muscles and tendons, transferring power from one to the other. If you're low on vitamin C, these connective tissues weaken, leading to that shaky, unsteady feeling when you stand or walk. Here's what most doctors won't tell you. Older adults need far more vitamin C than the average recommendation. While most guidelines suggest 75 to 90 milligrams daily, seniors actually require between 400 and 500 milligrams, according to the National Institute on Aging. This major gap explains why many older adults continue to feel weak even when they follow standard dietary advice. Vitamin C also fuels your muscles during movement by helping transport fat into mitochondria, the energy engines of your cells. This process, known as carnitine synthesis, determines how well your legs tap into stored fuel during activities like walking or stair climbing. Many seniors report a noticeable second wind once their vitamin C levels are optimized. Timing also plays a critical role. Unlike some vitamins, vitamin C peaks in the blood just 2 hours after intake, then declines rapidly. Taking it all in the morning means your body may run low later in the day. To stay supported, divide your dose across morning, midday, and afternoon. The freshness of your food also makes a big difference. A just pick orange holds nearly 4 times more vitamin C than store-bought juice that's been sitting for days. Red bell peppers, for example, lose about 25% of their vitamin C content daily after harvesting. To maximize intake, eat fruits like strawberries and kiwi, and vegetables like broccoli within 2 days of purchase, if fresh options aren't available. Frozen berries often retain more vitamin C than fresh produce that's been shipped and stored for weeks. Let's move on to your muscles' natural protector, vitamin E. Every time your legs move, small amounts of oxidative stress chip away at muscle tissue, While younger bodies repair this quickly, after 60, the process slows down. Vitamin E acts like armor shielding your muscles from wear and tear before it happens. But here's what many don't know. Vitamin E isn't just one thing. Nature gives us it forms for tocopherols and for tocotrienols. Yet most supplements contain only one type, alpha tocopherol. The problem? It's not the most effective for protecting muscles. Research shows that gamma tocopherol offers superior protection for muscle tissue. This explains why many older adults don't feel stronger even after taking standard vitamin E. To get more of the gamma form, eat foods like walnuts, pecans, and sunflower seeds. The role of vitamin E goes even deeper. Your leg muscles, especially your thighs and calves, contain some of the body's highest concentrations of mitochondria. These tiny power plants fuel every step, but they become more fragile with age. A University of Wisconsin study found that proper levels of vitamin E protect these mitochondria, boosting energy output by up to 15% even in adults over 70. Vitamin E also works hand in hand with selenium to activate a powerful antioxidant enzyme called glutathione peroxidase, your body's internal cleanup crew for cellular damage. The synergy between selenium and vitamin E makes Brazil nuts a true powerhouse for leg strength. Just 2 nuts a day supply all the selenium your body needs, while also delivering muscle protective form of vitamin E. A remarkable study out of Brazil found that seniors who regularly consumed both nutrients maintain leg strength similar to individuals 5 to 7 years younger. You don't need pricey supplements to get enough vitamin E. Whole foods like almonds, spinach, avocados, and olive oil are rich sources of this essential nutrient in its most absorbable forms. For example, a single ounce of almonds delivers about 7.3 milligrams of vitamin E, nearly half of what older adults require each day. Wheat germ is another standout, with just 1 tablespoon offering around 4.5 milligrams. When these foods become a consistent part of your diet, they help shield your muscle cells from daily oxidative wear, reducing the gradual decline in strength that often accompanies aging. Let's explore a nutrient that's often overlooked when it comes to leg strength: vitamin K. Most people think of calcium as the key to strong bones, but without vitamin K, calcium can't do its job properly. Vitamin K acts like a traffic controller, guiding calcium into your bones and muscles where it strengthens them and keeping it out of places it shouldn't go, like arteries and soft tissue. Here's what many seniors don't know. Vitamin K comes into major forms, and they play very different roles. Vitamin K1, found in leafy greens, helps your blood clot properly. But it's vitamin K2 that plays a powerful role in maintaining leg strength. K2 activates special proteins that bind calcium directly to your muscle fibers, boosting the contractile power you need to stand, climb, and maintain balance. This bone-muscle connection is so vital that researchers call it the structural stability triangle: bones for support, muscles for movement, and vitamin K for coordination between the two. In a 7-year study, seniors with higher K intake had 65% fewer fractures, and the benefit wasn't just stronger bones, their muscles were better equipped to prevent falls. The best sources of vitamin K2 are vegetables. Fermented foods top the list. Natto, a Japanese fermented soybean dish, contains more K2 in a single tablespoon than you'd get from 10 cups of spinach. Other great sources include aged cheeses like Gouda, sauerkraut, and chicken liver. For vitamin K1, stick with kale, spinach, and Brussels sprouts. But a word of caution: if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, sudden increases in vitamin K intake can interfere with your medication. That doesn't mean you should avoid it. In fact, a consistent daily intake is key. Work with your doctor to find a safe, steady level so your dosage can be adjusted accordingly. The real issue isn't the vitamin, it's inconsistency. Large day-to-day swings in vitamin K intake can disrupt your treatment, but maintaining a stable amount helps avoid complications while still supporting your strength and stability. Let's focus on vitamin B6, the unsung hero of muscle building and energy access. You can eat plenty of protein, But without enough B6, your body can't effectively use it to build or maintain muscle. That's because B6 is required for over 100 enzymatic reactions involved in breaking down and metabolizing protein. Its role in energy production is equally impressive. B6 powers the enzymes that unlock stored glycogen in your body's quick access energy during the first few minutes of movement. This is exactly when your legs need fuel the most. A Dutch study found that seniors with healthy B6 levels accessed this energy 25% faster in the first 2 minutes of activity. The heavy leg feeling many experience when getting up, it often points to low B6 levels and poor glycogen conversion. And the link doesn't stop there. Vitamin B6 has also been tied to nighttime leg cramps and restless legs, offering relief to many who struggle with these common issues. Vitamin B6 also plays a powerful role in calming your muscles at night. It's essential for producing GABA neurotransmitter that helps prevent excessive muscle contractions. When B6 levels are low, muscles become overactive, especially during nighttime when other systems are winding down. Several common medications can quietly deplete your B6 levels. Antacids for heartburn interfere with absorption by lowering stomach acid. Certain blood pressure medications increase B6 loss through the urine. Even frequent use of basic pain relievers can gradually drain your B6 reserves. If you take any of these medications, your need for B6 may be twice as high as the average recommendation. Yet very few healthcare providers account for this increased demand. The good news: smart food combinations can dramatically improve how your body absorbs and uses B6. Pairing B6-rich foods with healthy fats boosts absorption by up to 30%. Try bananas with almond butter, chickpeas drizzled with olive oil, or tuna served with avocado. These simple combinations turn everyday meals into powerful, muscle-nourishing tools. Cooking methods matter too. Potatoes, for example, retain more B6 when baked with the skin on rather than boiled, which leaches water-soluble nutrients. Chicken and turkey, especially the darker cuts often avoided by seniors, are excellent sources of B6 and deserve a regular spot on your plate. Let's tie it all together with a simple 7-day plan to restore your leg strength without complex routines or expensive supplements. This is a practical, food-first approach that works with your body. No long list of pills. No exotic superfoods. Just strategic use of everyday ingredients. Begin each day with what I call the golden hour routine: 10 powerful minutes to prime your body for strength. Start with a glass of water and a squeeze of lemon to stimulate digestion and prepare your system for optimal nutrient uptake. Follow this with a breakfast rich in vitamin D and B12 scrambled eggs with spinach and a small side of fresh berries. For example, enjoy it near a sunny window if possible. Even a few minutes of natural light can gently support your body's vitamin D production. At lunch, shift your focus to vitamin C and eat a colorful salad with red bell peppers, avocado, and a handful of almonds dressed with olive oil and lemon offers potent antioxidant support right when our muscles are most active. Add salmon or chicken to support ongoing muscle repair throughout the day. Dinner is your recovery meal. Emphasize vitamins K and B6 to reduce overnight muscle breakdown and ward off leg cramps. A great example: roasted chicken with sautéed broccoli and olive oil, a baked sweet potato, and a bit of each cheese. This combination supports calcium placement in your muscles and kickstarts your repair mechanisms before bed. Throughout the week, rotate your sources for each vitamin. For example, get vitamin D from salmon one day and from eggs the next. This rotation strategy avoids the absorption plateau that can occur when eating the same foods every day and ensures you're getting a full spectrum of complementary nutrients. Watch for red flags that signal your body needs support: fatigue from light activity, delayed recovery after walking or chores, frequent nighttime leg cramps, or that familiar hesitation when trying to stand or take your first step. If you experience any of these. Prioritize the foods we've covered and speak with your doctor about checking your vitamin levels, especially B12, D, and B6. Let me tell you the inspiring story of Robert, an 83-year-old man who walked into my office literally with a walker after a serious fall had shaken both his strength and his confidence. Robert's doctors had told him his declining mobility was simply a part of aging, something to accept. But Robert wasn't ready to give up. After just 5 weeks on this exact vitamin protocol, he no longer needed his walker. By week 10, he was walking half a mile daily without assistance. And at his 6-month checkup, he proudly shared that he had climbed the stairs to visit his grandchildren's bedrooms for the first time in 3 years. By the transformation. But stories like Robert's are becoming more common when the right nutrients meet the right actions. That said, some individuals require adjustments based on their health conditions. If you have kidney disease, for instance, work closely with your healthcare provider to tailor your vitamin D intake safely. For those with diabetes, focusing on vitamin B6 is essential. High blood sugar drains this critical nutrient more rapidly. Remember this, your legs are the foundation of your independence. The 6 essential vitamins we've explored, D, B12, C, E, K, and B6 are your allies in building stronger, more resilient legs. When used strategically, through food and daily habit, they lay the groundwork for mobility, confidence, and freedom. Whether you'll be walking upstairs or reaching for a walker in a few years, that choice starts today. And in our next video, I'll show you the perfect companion to this nutrition plan. Simple, targeted exercises that multiply the effects of these vitamins tenfold. These movements are gentle, effective, and suitable for every fitness level. They target the exact muscle fibers these nutrients activate, and you won't want to miss them. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 6 vitamins do you think might be most lacking in your current diet? Is it vitamin D, the power switch, the nerve messenger, vitamin C, the collagen builder, vitamin E, the cellular shield, vitamin K, the calcium director, or B6, the protein activator? Let me know in the comments below, and let's keep this vital conversation going. Together, we're rebuilding the foundation of your independence, one step at a time.